So I'm Simon. I'm working at DCM with Safe Space and now the Ark as well. Sometimes it doesn't tell on the face, but I do actually love the job. Working with the very people that I used to hang around with sometimes. You know, some of those people I've known 15, 20 years, used to knock about with them, take drugs with them, and now I don't. So now I'm trying to help these, the guys come out of their plight and just show that recovery can be done. A lot of them respect the fact that at least one of us have managed to survive and come out the other side of it. And quite a lot of them kind of have that hope and that wish for themselves. Travelling alongside with them, you can see that for them it's difficult because obviously change is fearful. You know, change means you've got to change everything about yourself, how you think, how you feel, where you go, who you hang around with. Just everything has to change. And to do that, you just got to find whatever it is inside of you that wants to fight. And if you're getting pulled back into the circle with this like-minded people, then sometimes it's hard to step out of. So essentially I've been an addict since I was 16 to one substance or another. Never really got into the class A's, but it was pretty much everything else. My go-to was amphetamines or weed. That was pretty much a constant for a lot of me 24-year addiction. Lost family to the services, got divorced once already. But the addiction was just in control. I had no control over it. It had control over me. But for many years, I didn't recognise that. Became a Christian back in, it's got to be around 2004, 2005, where I started going to New Life Church. But it wasn't until 2015, which is where I served my last sentence in jail, that I sat on my bed and I said, I want more out of life than this. And from that moment, never looked back. So 14th of May 2015 is when I finally gave up all the shenanigans. But that's also where my faith came into proper fruition. In the jail, reading the New Testament again, it just read so much different. It didn't read, it spoke, you know? And from that moment, the faith's just getting stronger and stronger and stronger. I met my new wife 16 years ago. We've now been married 8 years. Got a little 5-year-old boy. Got a house, got a car, and got a job with people that actually appreciate me for who I am, where I've come from, and of course I've got God. I got asked to do a few shifts at Safe Space, so I came to Safe Space and never really left. 4 years later, we're still here. At first, there was a lot of personal questioning. Why am I here? What's my purpose? I couldn't seem to really find an answer, and it sort of dawned on me the people that were coming were people that I knew. So even, I just felt that at first it was like, even if I can show that recovery is doable, let that be an example to those that feel, as I did, that there is no hope, there's no chance of change, that if you want it, change is possible and change is there. Like I said earlier, you've got to find whatever's inside of you to stand and fight it. Yeah. We try and make them feel like people, because they are people. I've met many people who have fallen on bad times in my past. I've met ex-doctors, ex-MDs, ex-governors, all sorts of people, soldiers, teachers, shop owners, at one point, and then something's gone wrong in their life, and they've just not managed to get themselves out of the spiral that happens, and then unfortunately they've lost everything and everyone. I do have hope, because there's always hope. If there's nothing else, there's always hope, you know. And over the last 10 years or so especially, life has restarted, you know, for the better.